Wildcats will have the basketball. They've just drawn up a play during the timeout. Mahern will inbound it. Gives it to Marlin. Marlin dribbling towards the right. Gonna get a screen from Mahern. Marlin in the corner. Now gives it around the perimeter. Ends up in the hands of Mahor. And Mahor dumps it inside to Johnson. Shot no good. Rebound Brett Vipperman. The Cougars with a chance to tie it up with 2:40 left to play, and Coach Roney is going to call a timeout. We'll keep it right here. 2:39 left to play. 77-79, the Cougars trail it by 2. Indiana Wesleyan has the possession arrow in the event of a jump ball. 18 fouls committed by the Cougars, 9 by Wesleyan. And Brett Vipperman now leads all scorers with 21 points. 8 of 10 from the floor. 2 of 3 from downtown. 3 of 4 from the line. He showed up in a big way here on senior night.
Jeremiah Roberts, the other freshman, has chipped in with 17 of his own. 38 combined points for the 2 MVNU freshmen.
Coach Roney concluding the timeout. Roberts stepping out of bounds to inbound. Cougars in a box formation. Ashwell cutting up top. And it's stolen away by the Wildcats, but a block by Josh Ashwell saves it. Now Mahern on the other end, and he's fouled. A steal by Bob Peters off the inbound. Almost resulted in 2 points. But Josh Ashwell was able to recover and block the shot by Peters. But Mahern got the rebound and went to the basket.
And just a careless inbounds play at the worst possible time.
Indiana Wesleyan has a 2-point lead. Mahern settles in. First free throw is good. 3-point game. Big time swing.
And give credit to Bob Peters there for the heads-up play to tip the ball away, come up with the steal.
Anthony Clark going insane underneath the basket as always. Comes up empty as Mahern knocks down another free throw. 2-possession game, 2:31 left to play. The Cougars trail by 4. Ashwell, top of the key, gives it to Roberts left wing. Now up top to Roby. Now back to Ashwell, inside to Moss now. Baseline spin move from Jordy Moss, and he dunks it! Oh my, Jordy Moss! One of the best post moves of the season. How about that? 79-81, Cougars trail by 2. The fans are coming alive now. 2 minutes left to play. Roby underneath guarding Mahern. Shot no good, rebounded by Jordy Moss. Outlets to Josh Ashwell. Ashwell up the floor now, gives it to Vipperman. Now back to Ashwell. Cougars passing around the perimeter, 18 to shoot. Ashwell holding it. Guarded by Mahor. 2-point game, Cougars trail. 1:33 left to play. Ashwell, 7 to shoot. Driving to the basket, kicks out to Roby. Roby for 3. No good, missed it short. Rebound comes down to Ashwell. Ashwell dumps aside to Roberts. Roberts has it tipped away by Peters.
Another great play by Peters to get his hands on the ball and knock it out of bounds.
Can we go back to the dunk by Jordy Moss? That was the most powerful move I've seen from him in his whole career. With authority, baseline drop, spins to the basket, goes right by the defender, and how about the nimbleness of the big fella and the finish?
Just a great footwork there by Jordy Moss to pin the guy on his back and go up with the reverse dunk, using the rim kind of as a shield to make sure they couldn't block his shot. And a great, powerful dunk by Jordy Moss.
1:25 left to play. We have a timeout on the floor. We'll take a minute to thank our sponsors of WNZR. Starting with Blue Ball Body and Frame, CES Credit Union, Cosby Heating and Cooling, Fredericktown Chevrolet, GR Smith Hardware, Home Instead Senior Care, Knox Community Hospital, Mohican Sports Medicine and Rehab, Ohio Rental, Valley ATV, and Wendy's of Mount Vernon. Minute 25 left to play. It's going to come down to the wire. Josh Ashwell inbound. Underneath his own basket, 28 seconds on the shot clock. Peters guarding the ball. Pass goes into Roby. Roby driving on Maharan. He's trapped, now kicks out to Vipperman, top of the key. Ashwell comes and gets the basketball. 19 to shoot. Cougars trail by 2. Ashwell kicks out to Vipperman, left wing, 10 to shoot. Vipperman crosses over, going to the basket. Goes up with the left hand and finishes, and we're tied at 81. Minute left to play. Johnny Marlin with the basketball. High on the right wing, guarded by Roberts. Now Marlin driving to the left. Kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson finds some space, gets it inside to Maharan. Maharan goes up, shot blocked. Around on the floor. And a shot attempt from Mahor. Foul called, cannot finish. And there are some wounded players down on the floor. An absolute scuffle. All clean, but a foul was called.
Nothing was going on there.
Nothing intentionally dirty, but a lot of contact underneath. The referees let it go for a minute. So Mahor will head to the line.
The foul will be on Jeremiah Roberts.
That's his 4th. First free throw is good. 41.9 seconds left to play. Into the game for the Wildcats, Trevor Waite. He will replace Johnny Marlin.
It's probably an offense-defense substitution there.
I would have to agree. Second free throw for Mahor. He lines it up, lets it go, and he knocks it down.
And Coach Ronay will take a timeout.
We'll be right back in a minute. 41.9 left to play. Cougars down by 2. Be right back.
WNZR thanks Home Instead Senior Care for supporting our coverage of Cougar sports.
Home Instead Senior Care is located at 400 West High Street in Mount Vernon, and their phone number is 740-393-2500.
They provide non-medical services for senior citizens, including meal preparation, light housekeeping, personal care, and specialized dementia care. Caregivers are insured, bonded, and trained. WNZR thanks Home Instead Senior Care for supporting the Cougars on 90.9 FM WNZR.
WNZR thanks Knox Community Hospital for their partnership in this broadcast of Cougar Sports. The Center for Rehab and Wellness at Knox Community Hospital treats sports injuries. The center has a state-of-the-art facility and licensed therapists with backgrounds in exercise physiology and sports medicine. Athletes participate in personal interactive training exercises and prevention education. Knox Community Hospital, in the community for the community. WNZR thanks Knox Community Hospital for supporting the Cougars on WNZR.
Hey, this is Jeremiah Roberts. You're listening to the Voice of the Cougars, 90.9 FM WNZR.
Welcome back to Ariel Arena. It's been an absolutely fantastic ball game so far through the first 19 minutes and 20 seconds. The Cougars have the basketball. They're down by 2. Ashwell crosses the timeline, guarded by Peters. Ashwell picks it up, now gives it to Vipperman. Vipperman driving to the right wing, going baseline, falling out of bounds, gives it to Moss. 16 to shoot. Moss dribbling now, makes a post move, goes up with the left hand, and he gets it to go. Jordy Moss! He was just inside the free throw line and threw up a floater with the left hand and got the shooter's roll. We're tied at 83. Indiana Wesleyan dribbles up quickly, calls a timeout with 17.1 left to go. How about that?